back to my channel. Thank you so much for deciding to click on today's video. It is going to be a first impression style makeup tutorial. I want to start doing more of these on my channel, and I have a bunch of stuff in front of me that I'm wanting to try out, new stuff that I haven't even opened really yet. So we have the new primer from Farsali. We have a new foundation to try out. I have the Macxpatrickstarrr fall collection. I also have a mascara from Covergirl. We have a Macy and Mia highlighting palette. So a lot of different products are going to be trying out in today's video. If you are ready to go ahead and hear my thoughts on these new products I'm going to be trying, then go ahead and keep on watching. Trying is from Farsali. This is the Skintune Blur Primer. This is brand new from them, and this is like a milk-based primer. So you can see that it is a white primer. The Unicorn Essence is one of my absolute favorite primers of all time. So I'm going to be trying this one out. It is supposed to be a hydrating primer. I feel like it's kind of getting stuck in the dropper there. It's supposed to be a hydrating primer. It says that you can use it as a primer or you can use it as a finishing touch on your skincare routine. It also says that you can mix it in with your foundation. It feels really nice on the skin and it has a good scent to it. Like, it smells really good. So I can see that it definitely blurred a bit of my pores here. I wouldn't say it took them away completely, but it felt really nice on the skin. So I have a brand new foundation. This is from IL Makiage. This is the Woke Up Like This Flawless Base Foundation. This is going to be my first time trying it out. I received this from Octoly to review, so I'm excited to try it out. Here is what the packaging looks like. I have mine in the shade 030, so 30, and it does have a pump, so I am excited to see what this looks like. I haven't really seen any reviews on it. I know that this is a newer brand. It's not wanting to come out here. So I'm just going to use this sponge. This is from Shayna B, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my skin. I think that this is going to be a pretty good color match. Luckily, my self-tan is kind of wearing off, so kind of has a little bit of a funky smell, but it looks like it has pretty good coverage. My skin has been so dry lately. It's been really struggling. So I am not sure how this matte foundation is going to work out. All right, so I want to read what this foundation is supposed to do. So it's supposed to smoothen, minimize the amount of pores, enhance the complexion, create a flawless, natural matte finish. So it is supposed to be a matte. I just wanted to kind of look and see because I wasn't sure what the finish was supposed to be. It kind of looks matte, but it doesn't look too matte. You can see that it still has a little bit of luminosity to it. I did use about 2 pumps and we almost got our full face, so I'm probably gonna have to do like another half pump, but the coverage on it actually looks really good. So looking at it on my skin, it does look a little bit cakey, like it looks kind of like it's drying up on my skin. It doesn't look the most flattering, at least up close. So I'll definitely have to lay some powder down and see if it works out a little better. I'm gonna go ahead and add concealer and bronzer since I don't have a new one of those to try out, and then I will be back to continue with the rest of the products. All right, so I went ahead and I applied my bronzer. I also applied some of the Morphe setting mist, and I feel like that helped with the foundation to kind of make it a little bit less powdery. So next we're gonna go in with this cheek stamp from Adele 10. This is in Blush Me. I've yet to try this out. This product seems really cool. The product is actually in the bottom here, and you take the little stamper and just push down, and it puts the product on the sponge. So I'm actually gonna try this on my brush, I think. So this is my Sigma F50, and I'm just gonna apply it directly on the brush, tap a little off, and we'll see how this applies. The color is actually really pretty. It's very soft. I feel like if I were to put it directly on my face with the applicator, it probably would be a little bit more harsh. But with this look that I think I'm gonna go for with the MAC palette, I don't want it to be too crazy. So I feel like this is just a nice wash of blush. I do have a coupon code too with Doll 10 if you guys want to buy any products from there. It is just Makeup Molly. All right, so next we're gonna try out this highlighting palette. This is from Maxi and Mia, and this is the Spotlight palette. I opened this in last week's PR unboxing, so I'm excited to try this out. I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Gwen, which looks to be more of like a pinky highlight, and I'm gonna apply that on my Morphe. This is my M501. I'm sorry if you can hear the loud construction. Driving me crazy. They're still working on the house across the street from me, and it's just so loud every day. Drives me crazy. I think I took it a little bit too far down, so I'm just gonna use my sponge to kind of just help melt it into the skin a little bit more. But the shade is actually really pigmented and it looks nice. I just think I just applied a little bit too much here. All right, so next I'm gonna go in with the new MAC and Patrick Starrr Fall Collection. This is the Boy About Town one. The collection does come with two different products. So we have the Overpacked Eyeshadow Palette, and then also the Retro Matte Lip in, which one is this? This is Patty Pout. I love the Retro Matte, so I'm excited that that is in there. And this eyeshadow palette actually looks really pretty for fall time. So this is a collection that comes with the two products, and it is $21, so super affordable for the two different MAC products. To start the look off, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here on this brush from Stilazzi. This is the L215 brush, and I'm just gonna tap into this and apply this as my crease color. The shade is actually a really nice color, and it is blending out really easily. So I'm next gonna go into this burgundy shade right here, and I'm gonna use that on my Morphe M433, and I'm excited to see what this color looks like. I feel like this palette is just perfect for fall. I think they did a really good job with the color selection, and I like that they have the red lip as well. It's been a while since I wore a red lip, so I'm excited to put that on after. And this shade is really pretty. Do you guys ever get like those random phone calls where it's just like an automated thing? I swear I get them all the time, and they're so tricky because they will be like a normal phone number, like a normal area code, and I'm always like, oh, who is that? And then every single time I answer, it's like an automated system, and then once I answer once, it's like they'll call me 10 times in one day, and it's always something stupid, you know, like, oh, you're college, blah blah blah, like this and that. But I do not understand how they can do that, how they can switch their phone number to be like the right area code to where you live. It's just so sneaky, because then you think it's someone you know. So I've just been like avoiding my phone at all costs, and I guess if it's someone I know, then they can just leave a message, because it's been the most annoying thing. Once you answer, they just bombard you, and I just like hang up as soon as it goes through, so I don't understand. I just don't get it. It's so annoying. Do you guys have any issues with that or any advice on that? I block the calls, and yet I still get them. I don't understand. So now we're gonna go into that darker shade and just apply that just to the outer corner, just to kind of deepen this up a little bit. I'm gonna keep that shade really low right here. Just ever so gently put it on the outer crease, work it in a little bit, and then we're gonna add that shimmer. I'm excited to see what the gold shimmer looks like. All right, so for the shimmer, I'm actually just gonna use my finger. I've been doing this a bunch lately with my shadows, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this. Yes, that is such a pretty color. I swear, just applying shadows with your finger, they're just so much more pigmented. I've just been loving doing that lately. I've been doing it for a long time, but I've recently just been doing it like nonstop. I used to spritz my brush and everything like that, but I just find that I love the pigmentation so much more when I use my finger. Look at how pretty that is. So now that we've got that on there, I'm just gonna kind of swish this back and forth just to make sure everything is blended out here. I don't have any additional product on it. All right, so for the lower lash line, I'm basically just gonna do the same thing, go in with these same 3 shades down there. I really like the way that this eye look came out. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the Benefit. This is the brow pencil, the brow highlight in Highbrow. I'm gonna apply some of this to my waterline just to kind of open up my eyes a bit. This is one of my favorite products to put in my waterline. I just feel like it does a good job of opening the eyes, especially if I'm not going to wear falsies. So next I'm going to try these mascaras from Covergirl. So we have the Lash Blast Amplifier Primer, and then also the Flourish Lash Blast. I have yet to try these out. So these are brand new from Covergirl. It's been a while since I've actually tried a Covergirl mascara. I actually love using primers. I feel like they work really well to help coat your lashes for the mascara. So we'll see how this combo works. So I let that dry down a little bit, and now we're gonna coat it with the actual mascara. Here is what that wand looks like. And we're just gonna go right over where we primed. I already feel like the primer did a good job of lengthening my lashes. The only problem I have sometimes with using primers is you just have to make sure that you really coat them so you can't see how white your lashes are. Like, you really have to make sure you get everywhere that you put the primer. This mascara doesn't look like it's applying super black yet. So maybe if I go in with another coat, that's a little bit better. So far, I'm pretty impressed with this mascara combo. I feel like it did a good job of lengthening and also giving my lashes a little bit more fullness. I feel like they look pretty good. I am having to go through quite a few times with coating it just to make sure that I get all of the lashes and all of the primer covered, but I feel like they look pretty good. All right, so to finish off the first impressions, we're gonna go in with Patrick's Pout Retro Matte from the Patrickstarrr and MAC collection. And we're gonna go in and apply this. I love the Retro Mattes. The formula of this is so, so good. All right, so that is already starting to dry down. I just love this formula so much. It's so comfortable and it dries down so quickly. Also, I feel like I was able to do pretty well without a lip liner. Normally with reds, I like to use a lip liner. But this is our finished look that we did with all of these brand new products. So let's go through and talk about my thoughts on these products. So the first one was the Farsali Skintune Blur. I feel like the dropper on this was a little bit difficult, but it felt really hydrating on my skin, and I feel like it did an okay job of blurring the pores. We also have the Woke Up Like This foundation. I don't know, when I look at my skin, I feel like it does look a little bit cakey, like especially in my forehead area, around the nose, I feel like it does. So I'm gonna have to try this a few more times, try it with some different primers, and also when my skin isn't so dry. My skin has been so dry this week, but it's an okay for me. I don't know if I'm gonna love it. And then we also tried the Dalton blush. So we tried it in Blush Me. I did really like this. I feel like it was a really nice color. It was really easy to apply. I do still wanna try it with the applicator, but I was a little nervous to do it on camera, but I feel like it looked really, really nice on the skin. So then we tried the highlight from Maxi and Mia, and to be honest, I don't know if I love this. I feel like it looks okay, but it kind of looks a little bit glittery. I feel like it didn't really seep into my skin the way I like my highlights to, like it's kind of just sitting on top. And I also feel like I don't know if this is the right shade for this type of look. I should have went with like more of the golden one, because with this more vampy look, I feel like you can kind of just see it sitting on my cheeks. I really liked both of the mascaras from Covergirl. I liked the primer and then also the mascara together. I feel like my lashes look really, really good. They look nice and long, nice and lengthened. And then we have the MAC and Patrickstarrr collaboration. This was the Boy About Town bundle, and I really enjoyed this. I feel like we created a really pretty look with this eyeshadow quad. I feel like the shades are really, really pigmented. They blended out really nicely. And then the Retro Matte Lip is one of my favorite formulas ever, and I love this shade. I feel like it's just a really nice kind of burnt red shade. It would look really pretty for fall or for Christmas time. I think this would be really pretty. And after that, that is going to do it for this first impression style makeup tutorial. Let me know what you guys think down below. Have you picked up any of these products? Have you tried any of these products? I will have everything that I used linked in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe before you go, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, friends.